polystyrene stuff is mostly dry at this point. It smells very little of solvent now, and it's dry to the touch. It's just a dough. So essentially all that's in there at this point is the filler, the polystyrene, which is the main binder, and the plasticizer, which is DEET, diethyl methyl benzamide. So everything in terms of the binder and plasticizer matrix system is as over the counter as you can get. And polystyrene is absolutely everywhere. The polystyrene that this uses is some polystyrene from underneath some New York strips that I bought the other week. I like polystyrene because I know it can be used for fun things, so I held on to it. And that's the polystyrene source for this. The DEET is Coleman 100. There are other brands of 100% DEET in there, all essentially the same, so they all work. There are different grades of polystyrene with different molecular weights, so that is to be figured out depending on what your corresponding source of polystyrene is. But this is very malleable. We're not getting any cracks when we work with it, when we form it. It's very supple, smooth, dense, hard. It just feels very nice in the hand. It's a pretty interesting result in terms of how OTC the components for it are. It also has no problem at 83% load, which is what we're dealing with here, and that load being, in fine powder morphology. The load in this case is ETN, and the ETN has a little bit of rhodamine base to give it this pink color. I also have rhodamine chloride and rhodamine perchlorate. Rhodamine chloride is not pink before you add it to solvent, and neither is the rhodamine perchlorate. Both are sort of a greenish crystal, but then when you add them to a solvent, then they become pink. In this case, this is the dye agent used is standard rhodamine base, so it's non-salt form of rhodamine, just rhodamine, and it is already a pink powder before being added to a solvent. So it's just pink all the way. Pink as a powder at the beginning, and pink when you add it to a solvent, when you plan to administrate it to something to make whatever you're trying to make pink. And it's pink from beginning to end. And that's what I have the most of right now. So that's what you're seeing here with this pink color. This stuff looks like a big gob of gum. So, I mean, if you have this lying around and, you get a visit from the ATF, or, got someone that works with the bomb squad, just happens to visit you for a little coffee break or something, talk some things over with him. He sees this lying around, he's just going to think that it's a big blob of gum. It just doesn't really resemble a conventional PBX in appearance, with it being pink. It looks exactly like gum. That's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, this stuff is malleable as that's all get out. You can really stretch it, work with it. I mean, you do just about damn near anything with it. That's pretty cool. Sticks securely to vertical surfaces. See, sticks pretty good there. This very non-sticky stainless steel canteen body sticks to that, so it's got some tack to it. I am not exactly sure what the specific molecular weight value of the polystyrene that went into this is, but the results that we're seeing here are quite nice, and it's really holding on to the load very well. We're not getting any separation, no crumbling, no fraying, no cracking or anything. Alright, look at that. Nice and dense. Stretch it, Stretch it apart nicely. Right. It's very elastic and mobile. The polymer matrix is extremely well established. Yeah, I'm liking this quite a bit. I mean, nothing's perfect. Every PBX has room for improvement, but as far as a result that you can get from simple over-the-counter materials, simple over-the-counter precursors, this is really quite nice. I like that quite a bit. I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo with this specific PBX. Just wanted to refresh myself with it because I remember that it actually resulted in something quite nice. What exactly can we compare this to? Well, what's intriguing about this being a polystyrene based binder system is it is very similar to PBX 9007. 9010 is with that fluorochloropolymmer KLF 3700. This is very similar to PBX 9007. Of course, instead of RDX, in this case, we're using some ETN. And we are doing (10% polystyrene and 7% DEET as a plasticizer. So we're at 83% ETN filler, 10% polystyrene as the main binder, and 7% DEET as the plasticizer. Nice stuff. Let's end things by making it a ball. There we go. Nice dense ball. Well, that's about it for this improv polystyrene malleable PBX.